the more you log in, the more tempted you will be. The more you log in, the more irrational decisions you will make. The more you log in, the more you won't be able to decide based on the numbers. The more you won't be able to decide on based on what's actually rational. Please remember that no amount of monitoring will ever create that value for you. The money is in the time you spend learning about it, building the conviction, putting the money, and sitting into it. Hey guys, so crypto markets are up. We've seen Bitcoin push up massively over the past few weeks. Cardano has been hitting all-time highs, and in the same way, Cake, BNB, XRP, and a lot of the other altcoins that have value are also pushing up. We've seen Solana over the past few days also perform very well. While all of that is happening, we're also seeing a lot of bullishness in the US markets as well. If I mentioned it over the past few months, when we saw Bitcoin drop to 28,000, when we saw ETH drop below 2,000, when we saw BNB go below $280, when XRP was at 0.6.7, I would keep on reiterating it to people that do not use your emotions when the market is down. Follow your plan. If nothing has changed fundamentally from all of the tokens, the coins, and even the stocks in the US markets that you have been buying, then why should you panic? Why should you sell? Why should you not stock more? In the same way, right now that we are seeing Cardano hit all-time highs, we are seeing Bitcoin hit and go above the $50,000 mark, and we're seeing other altcoins follow suit. Not following your emotions is not just when the market is down. Not following your emotions is also when the market is up. Please do remember that it's so easy to get excited when everything is good, everything is well, everyone is buying again. But the same discipline that you placed when the market is down should be the same discipline that you should exercise today. If you were not able to buy it at the price that you wanted to enter, you don't have to chase prices also just because you feel that you might be left behind. What's more important above and beyond buying the tokens, the coins, and the stocks that you're getting into is the plan and the strategy behind it. That if you missed out on something, then it's okay. Please remember that the stock market, the crypto market, these are all cycles. There will come a point in time where it will consolidate, or there will come a point in time where it will correct also. You do not have to FOMO your way in just because everything is so exciting right now. You don't have to follow what everyone else is doing also just because the fear is also out right now. In no means that I'm saying that the upward move is over, because even if you look at it from a technical standpoint, a lot of these tokens have just broken out from 3 to 4 month consolidation ranges. And that being said, as you all know, when an asset breaks out from a consolidation, the breakout becomes relatively strong. But above and beyond the breakout becoming relatively strong, as long as the previous resistance reinforces itself as a new support range, then that becomes the new buying base. Then that becomes a precursor for what could possibly happen next. And please do remember this, from where we are right now, August 2021, to the drop last May 2021, nothing has changed. The technology did not change. The adoption though massively increased. From May 2021 to August 2021, the technology did not change, but more and more people have been opening accounts, more and more people have been using wallets, more and more people have been actually trading, more and more people have been understanding this even more. And I'll say this over and over, that we are not going back from this anymore. As time will continue to pass by, more and more people will just understand it. More and more people will just deploy capital in it. More and more people will just invest. And while that's happening, the technology just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Look at Ethereum. I think one of the reasons why we're seeing upward movements is primarily because of London upgrade that happened just a couple of weeks ago. And why is Cardano moving up? Primarily because of them introducing smart contracts, which is happening also a few weeks from now. Why is Bitcoin exciting? Because of the Taproot upgrade also. So in spite of the FUD that everyone is trying to throw, in spite of all of the things that you see that may cause you to get out of it, every time there's FUD, always go back to the reason why you invested. Always go back to what's the underlying reason on why you bought it. The reason why I'm saying that is this. The market is higher right now. Cardano hitting all-time highs. Bitcoin from 28,000 to 50,000 is close to double from where it was a couple of months back. It's so tempting also to sell. It's so tempting also to take profits. Or it's so tempting also to add if it's not part of your plan because you just feel so emotional that you want to have a piece of the action. It's not just a lot of people, it's even myself that when you see tokens that have gone up, looking at it from hindsight, you will always think about, sana I should have placed in more, I should have added more. But it is what it is eh. You will always have an opportunity again. There will always be opportunities later on. Markets will always give you a chance to also come in. And if you're owning coins and you're making money, you're doing so well, I honor you, I salute you, I cheer you. I like to see it when people are doing well in their finances, doing well in their investments, doing well in what they're doing. But please also, do not be tempted to sell right away. If the reason on why you bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, XRP, BNB, Cake, VET, Link, or whatever token and coin that's out there did not change, then what's your compelling reason to sell? Please do remember, diamond hands is not only for when there's panic, when there's fear. Diamond hands also happens when markets are up. Diamond hands also happens when you're not yet where you've set your targets for. Huddle. Don't do anything. But again, I'll say this, and I know na iba-iba tayo ng mga exit points. If your targets have been hit, by all means sell. If your targets have been hit, by all means take profits. If your targets have been hit, by all means, it's not wrong to take money off the table. What's wrong is if you are taking money off the table, if it's not part of your plan, if hindi pa napapanahon, if you're not supposed to do it yet. This might not be something that you want to hear because I'm just saying this because I know that markets swing both ways eh. When everything is so fearful, you tend to act in fear. When everything is so exciting, also, you tend to act on, baka mawala pa tong kinita ko. And I'll say this over and over that my mistakes in investing are not just about cutting losses, but my mistakes also is selling too early, not maximizing it to the fullest extent. So I don't know how long this upward push will last, but what I do know is this: I'm not gonna sell until my parameters for selling have been hit, either looking at it from a market cap perspective, from a technical analysis perspective, looking at it also from how the technology is developing. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters the most. And the reason why you're investing in crypto is it's the technology. We could easily say that, okay, a lot of people are looking at it as a medium of exchange as currencies. But for me, it's really digital assets. It's really having a piece of the future, having a piece of the greatest technological advancements that we have ever seen. And I'll say this, and I've said this in several videos already, that buying Bitcoin right now is just like buying Boracay in 1978. There were people who bought properties in Boracay 1970, 1972, 1974 who were ahead of you. That most likely, since their buy prices were lower, they're making more. But if you believe in the potential of Boracay, you believe White Sand Beach, the best beach in the world, even if you bought at 1978 and then you saw the value of it has gone up already, you wouldn't be tempted to sell it. Because when you know the value that's in it, that's what's gonna cause you to hodl. That's what's gonna cause you to build a large amount of volume also, even at the point where you are up. And the only time you sell is when, in my opinion, underlying conditions for Boracay has changed. If it has not, you hold. You surround yourself with people that you can be accountable to, that will cause you to hold. You surround yourself with people that will push you not to sell, not to give in to temptation, not to give in to your emotion. The best thing that you can ever do, and I'll say this to a lot of people, that you don't have to monitor it every second day. You don't have to monitor it every minute. You don't have to log in and watch it every second of the day. The money is in how much you know about it, the volume that you've placed, and allocating an amount towards it and sitting on it. It's never about the monitoring. Please remember that no amount of monitoring will ever create that value for you. The money is in the time you spend learning about it, building the conviction, putting the money, and sitting into it. The more you log in, the more you monitor, the more you watch it, the more tempted you will be, the more emotional you will be. So the only time you log in is when you're supposed to get out. Let's face it, if you're in it for the long term, the technology won't change in 2 months. The technology won't change in 4 weeks. There will be downward dips, there will be downward moves, but it doesn't mean the technology will change. So what's the fuss that you need to log in and check it every minute? Because the more you log in, the more tempted you will be. The more you log in, the more irrational decisions you will make. The more you log in, the more you won't be able to decide based on the numbers. The more you won't be able to decide on based on what's actually rational. And I'm saying this because at the end of the day, I want you guys to win. I want to see more and more people with the right heart who will use what they have to help them move forward and their family forward to actually do well. It's just a nice time to see a lot of people who have great intentions, who are nice people, earn as well. And I guess that's it. That's just a reminder to all of you that in bad times, don't follow your emotions. In good times, don't follow your emotions as well. Because your emotions will hit you, your emotions will hurt you. If you want to trade cryptocurrency markets, you want to invest in Bitcoin, check out the links below for Binance. Check out the books that I've written also to educate you towards investing. And if you want more videos like this, like, share, subscribe, and smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing. So I hope you guys liked this. I hope that this was something that was insightful. This is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.